Good morning. How we doing? We've got Panitza, Damage Carbine, hello. Wasted Mind, Rusted Bartender, hello. I know we had a Ravenlord, Magison, hello. Butts, how we doing? Fireforge, I saw you. How we all doing today? We are working on the Imperial Fist that I just kind of abandoned yesterday to go play video games. So, figured we just pick back up where we left off. Nothing's been done to them. I haven't touched anything except Elden Ring. Adrian's Brush, welcome in. How are you? A happy time zone to ya. How we all doing today? Thank you, thank you. It's difficult coming back. What are you guys up to? How was the weekend? What have we all been up to? I think we're gonna start with, let's start with their shoulders. Let's do the white circles and the fists and all that. That's right. It's the look of someone suffering the Elden Lung. We had some really cool story stuff last night, though, so it was a lot of fun. I'm ready to get back to it. I did get to a boss you're having trouble with, and I gotta figure that out today. So after I adult, I'll get back to it. But yeah, today I've gotta go and make money today. I have to go to the bank, which is like the most adult thing I have to go do. Shake my head, Oh, Saren, hello, how are you today? School out from kids, so working, lurking, and parenting. Hope everything going well, Damage Carbine. Jazzy, hello, how you doing? And Fernandez, hello, how we doing today? We are working on some Imperial Fists. I'm just gonna go ahead and get their little fighting my Celestia Grey right out the bag. What are you guys up to? How was the weekend? What have we all been up to? That is my weekend. That's it. Found your channel today, Amazing Pixie. Thank you. Thank you for coming to check it out. I appreciate that. For anyone who may be new to the stream, we paint a lot of Warhammer here. So I have 40K and Age of Sigmar armies. I also do commissions. So we have a lot of different things that I like to work on. If you have any questions at all, let me know. I'm happy to show what I'm working on. Lately, I finished some Titanicus. I also just finished a Kingdom Death Lady. So here is the Summer Goth from Kingdom Death. I just finished her up. I'm gonna get photos of her today. The other thing on my list for today. And a Thorny Dragon pick. Do you recall once? I'm trying to think which one you're talking about. I'm gonna send you to my socials because it's probably in there somewhere. If it's on my socials, it should be listed, but if you have any questions, let me know. I'm just not sure which one you mean. But if you want to take a look, I'll send you that way. Wait, Samantha says, don't worry, decided the Reaper Endwalker relic weapon yesterday. Got the second tier relic done. It's so much easier than the Shadowbringer one was. Zane says, I'm good. It's panel line and decal day for the Gundam. Let's go. Reaper, hello, how are you? She's so pretty. Thank you, Jazzy. She was so much fun. I'm excited to get photos and get her posted. I've been bad with socials again. I don't know what it is. I just go through these periods where it's like I can't do it. Like just getting on Twitter is just exhausting. Having to put videos together. It's being forced to be creative is annoying. There's just times where it's really hard. Sometimes it's not so bad. Some weeks it's really hard. We're in that right now. Just how it goes. What is everyone working on? What projects have we got, chat? I've got these boys, and I think I want to get Aramon ready to bring on stream. He's pretty close. Just gotta get some airbrushing done. I do kind of want to bring on some more Kingdom Death. Like, the one I keep going back to is the Black Knight. Get him built and on here. I may even just build him on stream, honestly, because whenever I post the Kingdom Death stuff, people are like, oh, I can't find a build guide. How'd you build him? We just do it on stream. We may just do that. Oh, Venusaur, the Solar Engine. Okay, that is the Bastiladon for Seraphon. So that is for Age of Sigmar, but it is the Bastiladon. When we're gonna work, hobby-wise paint terrain pieces like barricades, ammo boxes, very nice. Getting ready for some games. Scott picked up some really cool terrain for Bushido that I think he's gonna work on. But then I had some that were like 3D printed, like little plot train stuff. And I should probably go ahead and print those and start working on them because they're fun. They've got like the little Japanese inspired, like the gates and some of the little buildings. They're very cool, and I need to just print them. Oh, thank you for 2 setting the tank in the YouTube video. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us, Paint It So. So glad you got the tank done for it. It looked great. Yeah, if you guys want to check out the May challenge, that is up on YouTube. The link is there. Thank you, bot. I'm looking for a paint real quick. Sorry, chat. Where is... Where is... Okay. Oh, it's already on my desk. That's why. Oh, you have 3 out of 5 done now. Very cool, Vanso. Well done. Cruising along on some tanks. Damage Carbine says, I'm repairing the Orc Boys after a tournament. Painting some Infinity Nomad models. Very nice. Ravenlord's got a squad of Terminators I prime this weekend. Trying to decide if I hold on painting until then. Try and speed out a couple of Iron Warrior Havocs. We started doing a squad, right, chat? Refresh my memory. I got some smallish wooden boxes I built that I'm trying to figure out how to stain finish. I hate the wood finishing. Is that a chance, Jezzy, to get like a whole bunch of them lined up and just practice like scrap wood or something? Like before you start working on things you've been working on. Is it time to practice the finishing part? Is that something you can do? It's the burnout. It happens. Hashtag squad goals. Okay, I think he's got. I know we talked about like a couple different things and I was struggling to remember what we had landed on. Okay, squad goals it is. Everyone be thinking about a squad you want to work on for July. Hey Z-Decker, welcome in. How are you? I'm spreading to Elden Brain. It's been Elden Brain since Thursday. Yeah, I apologize. I'm sorry, chat. Elden Ring is like that one game that I just love it. Nothing has hit quite like Elden Ring, you know? The last game before it was probably Witcher 3. There's just nothing like it. I've seen Nikki more on stream than I have this weekend IRL. I know. I'm back to adult today. Wait. I'm not happy about it, but I'm back. I don't wanna. The thing that's getting me right now is the inside. Oh, corners of boxes. The flat surfaces are fine, just inside the boxes are messing me up. Trying with the paint sprayer. I think with as much as you do, that would make sense to get like a sprayer. Since you've got so many projects. I was thinking about getting a paint sprayer, like I guess that's just what it would be called. We want to do the cabinets in our kitchen probably next year. I think I want to get a sprayer. Elden Ring, wait, is your Scott in game form? I don't know what that means. I don't know. We do have more gaming this week, though. I do yell at Elden Ring. I was getting very angry last night because my NPC summon was useless. Did nothing. He just like summoned him in so he could watch me die. Thanks, Dryleaf. If I can find a good sprayer, I can send you a record. Yeah, let me know, Jazzy. Because the plan would be to just spray them cabinets, like clean them up, obviously, and then give them a good spray. They've got good bones. I just don't want them to be brown anymore. I know nothing about Elden Ring except everyone is playing it. It's very, very good. It was my first Souls game. And it was a genre I never thought I'd be able to do. And Elden Ring hooked me, and I went back and I've now beat 1 and 2 also. And I've got 3 waiting in my library. I will probably start it after I finish Elden Ring DLC. So, for funsies. NPC summon. Look at her running around feetally dodging those attacks, right? She's just over there screaming. That's basically what was happening, yeah. Slam was responsible. I went to bed. Like, alright, I'll just give this boss a few goes on my own. And then, yeah, my summon just stood there. My summon, the boss before was a fire boss, and she kept using I did the mimic, so it's a copy of me. She just kept doing her fire attack on the fire guy, and I'm just like, you idiot. What are you doing? Sly, hello. You must have completed the DLC for Back to Stream. No, but I think we're getting close. How are you, Sly? Welcome in. I think, just from the story beats we've gotten, I think we're getting close. Obviously, I won't spoil anything, but... Oh, Wagner's Row is decent. Not a long-term lifetime sprayer, but good enough for a project or two. Meatball power doesn't work in Shadow of Baird. Not so much. Not yet, anyway. Not yet, anyway. We'll get there. Obviously, that's what I think. There's some very cool, like, set-piece things we got to last night, too, which is cool to see. It's been fun. I'm definitely the type, you guys know this, that when a game comes out, I like to binge through it because I hate being spoiled on things. So it's been nice to have the weekend to do that, and it's also the only way I can kind of turn my brain off, like anxiety-wise, so it's been nice to just kind of escape in that for a little bit. Ding-a-ling-a-ling! We've summoned you, Slam. How are you? Our stream companion, Slam, has entered the chat. What you up to? I was just explaining I did a few solo runs of that boss last night, and my summons were completely useless, so I didn't get anywhere. Dryleaf is over there just watching me die. I saw Inside Out 2 yesterday. It was good. Glad to hear that. I have never seen the first one. I probably should. I've heard good things. I've just never watched it. Replace normal anxiety with Elden Ring and monster hunting anxiety. I still want to draw me as the boss. Me as Godfrey. With the possum. Still want to draw it. It's gonna be super cursed, but I want to. You'll cry. Okay, I will save that for another time then. I will save that for another time. $40 DLC, better quality, more content than many octuple A games. I will say, I think the bosses, having now played Dark Souls 1 and 2, I feel like the bosses aren't quite as crisp as some of the previous ones, as far as, like, learning attack patterns and things. They feel much more RNG. I don't know how else to explain it. They don't feel quite as clean as some of the older ones, but like the world design, top notch. Characters are fun. Still enjoying it. But yeah, it's basically Elden Ring 2 is what we're playing. The screaming possum got help us all. Just like that, Scott. Just like that. That'll be my drawing practice one night. Yeah, it's been a good time. Another Crab's Treasure. I watched a little bit of a stream of that, and it did look fun. I love that they also have a gun in it. It's like an accessibility thing, where the crab just pulls out a gun. But you can play the whole game as a crab with a gun. And I love that. The Steam Summer Sale is this week, I think. I think that's what... Someone mentioned it in chat. I think it's this week. You guys are looking for games like that. There's some work getting the treadmill out. Sounds good. Oh, I need to... Okay, no one sub the bot. I will get to Twitch today. See if we can get the permanent sub. Maybe boss guy we beat last night definitely felt a lot more like that than classic. Yeah, there's something about the bosses feels a little different for DLC compared to the other Souls games I've played. They don't feel quite as crisp. If that makes sense. I don't know if anyone else has experienced the same thing, but very much Ornan's been dumped in the ocean in the years. That's true. That's true. What has everyone else been playing? I know I'm talking a lot about Elden Ring. What other games? Final Fantasy? Here soon? I don't know. I probably won't know life that the same way, but I'm excited to play. Anybody checking out the new stuff? that unheard of for a well-armed crustacean? Helldivers 2 still on Fallout 4, as I am retro, apparently. It was fun watching everyone go back to Fallout with the TV show. I tried to play New Vegas, but it kept crashing on me, so I gave up eventually. But it's been fun watching everyone go back. I watched my wife play the crab game. It was cute. She a Souls player? I'm trying to remember if you've mentioned this before. Yeah, I've only seen a couple streams of it, but it did look fun. A few streamers I have seen play it. It was cute. There's a couple of Souls like speedrunners I really like to watch. One of them was playing it for a bit. Seemed to be having a good time with it. Anyone else playing anything good? I guess we'll also return to Monster Hunter at some point. We've been playing through more of Rise. I may try and do some like little quests and stuff. I feel like because we were playing and then that expansion came out too, and I feel like maybe we missed some stuff because we hadn't done all the endgame, like the initial endgame stuff, so. Might go back for some of that. Treasure's nice. Use this comparison for a forthcoming hit game. Ah, Void Souls, yes. Yes, yes. If you guys want another Souls-like. She's not really a Souls player. She just thought it looked fun and gave it a shot. I feel like having that, like, entry-level type game is so important. Like, Elden Ring was that for me. Having Crab's Treasure. Probably that for more people, too. You can do it. It just takes just a different type of game. Different type of game. I tried playing some Space Marine multiplayer. It's so unpolished. That's fair. That's fair. I'm excited for the new one, though. New Space Marine will be a good time. This week we will be playing more Dead Space. I'm very excited. The first part of Dead Space will be going up today on YouTube. So if you guys want to catch, if you missed it last week, we started the remake of Dead Space. And that should be up right now if you want to check it out. Bill, hello! How are you? What you up to today? Games have aged for the better since 2012. There's so much goodness to play. I did watch people were sharing the like Dark Souls 1 run back. So like after you die from a boss, having to run back to fight it again. The way I knew exactly where they were starting one of those videos was pretty telling. Like, yeah, I've done that one several times. Some of those little quality of life things are very, very nice. Like the statues for Elden Ring. Many more bonfires than there used to be. Figured Spire, welcome in. How are you? She mainly grabs games off Game Pass that look fun. She just finished Figment 1 and 2. She's messed around a game called Fist. I don't know those games. Interesting. But that is exactly why I liked Game Pass, is getting to try things that maybe I didn't know a whole lot about. Or I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. I found so many games that way. Vampire Survivors. We were talking about Vampire Survivors in the Discord this morning. That's where I fell in love with that game. Then I went over and I wanted the DLCs, so I bought it on Steam and bought all the DLCs. That's exactly why I liked Game Pass. To try things out. But since I'm good, sore though. Overdid on the bike ride yesterday a bit. Good on getting that bike ride in though. I need to get back on my schedule too. Now that nerd weekend is over. Some people like the punishment of Elden Ring. I do not. My reaction time is too slow. The games are not for everyone. I will say that. Some days they're not for me when I'm just not patient like I need to be. But man, The reward of getting a boss down makes it all worth it. Monster Hunter is kind of that same boat. It's I kind of put them in the same category. When you get that boss down, it's the best feeling. Shag Food meant a lot. Fist, on the other hand, is some wonky platforming. Those really bothering her. Got it. That's too bad. As someone who is not good at platforming, especially if you feel like you're fighting it. If it's a little wonky, a little janky. That's not fun either. And you feel like you're fighting the... fighting the game as in the gameplay itself, not the challenge it's supposed to be. Stick with turn-based games. I do love turn-based. I wish, I feel like they're kind of updating turn-based stuff. Because they're making them a little flashier. I know there was always the thing like, oh, turn-based won't sell. I mean, it does. I'm glad people are kind of putting their spin on it so we get more of them. Yeah, do you have any, what are you playing right now? There's a single player rating. Oh, like Elden Ring and stuff? Kind of, I could see that. Let's see, other than that, trying to think if I have any other nerdy news. I don't think so. Reading my book. I went back to the Poppy War series for reading. Trying to decide if I want to continue Red Rising or not. I've heard it gets better, so maybe, but I don't know. I wasn't impressed in the little bit I read. Well, book one of lots? I don't know what that is, Paints. I'm glad it's awesome. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's a long series then, you mean? Book one of a billion. Hey Tony, how are you? Welcome in. We're just painting some Imperial fists today. These are the ones we had yesterday, but I bailed out to play Elden Ring, so we're gonna get them finished today. It's a fantasy author. They're mini books. Rift War. Okay, series. I have not heard of that. I'll have to look it up. Anyone else reading anything good? I think I want to finish Poppy War, because there's 3 books of it. And then, I may pick up a Warhammer series. I may do, like, Eisenhorn or something. One of those ones that I really should read. I think Eisenhorn will probably be it. Since Gaunt's Ghost is, like, I don't know, 20 books or something. It feels like it. Pick something a little smaller. Just one of those series I really should read at some point. Life is Games, these are an Eisenhorn standalone beta series. Since I like to read, I read a little bit before bed and I read on the treadmill as well, so I read pretty quick. So I don't mind like a small series. I don't want to get into 20 books worth, but small series is fine. There's quite a good Warhammer mini-series of books you could try to start off with. There, like I've done a few. It's called Horror. Yeah, just a few books of that. I do want to do the Siege of Terra though, Sly. I think that alone I could probably start working on. It's still a good chunk of books, but just a few Horus Heresy books. God's stories are pretty self-contained. You could buy an omnibus, just read a bit here and there. I might do that, Bill. That's a good point. There's a lot more than I thought when I initially looked them up. But at some point I'd like to read them. I just tore through the compilation of the Something is Killing the Children comics. It was kind of short, but I'm really hooked. Not heard of that. Sounds potentially interesting. I need to get back to reading my manga, too. I was reading Goodnight Pun Pun, and I was really enjoying it, but I needed to buy the next one, so I kind of stopped until I could pick it up. I've got that, and I've got some more Junji Ito I need to read. I've just been a little obsessed with my Kindle, so I haven't been reading them. The fact that it's backlit makes it so much easier to... And the e-ink makes such a difference. I've just been cruising around on that. It's a good series for insane completionists like me. Yeah, read all of your Horus Heresy, Slug. All your Horus Heresy. There's what, one more book? Because I know they were doing like the special editions. Is there one more that you guys are waiting on? Or is it now wrapped up? I can't remember. I do feel bad for those that are collecting the special editions and maybe missed one. Those of bots. That's a Buffy. Oh, Stranger Things feel. A little bloody, but very interesting. The soup is solid too. Okay. I might have to look that up later. That sounds like a vibe I would like. I've read them all now. I think there's one last in paperback maybe, but I read on Kindle. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm obsessed with my Kindle. If anyone's like, man, I want to get back to reading, get a Kindle. I think for me also, like, I like the larger books and, like, not having to hold up these massive bricks of a book. Make it easier for me. It's more comfy. The Beast Arises, which I think was 6 books and quite fun. Did you continue Mistborn, Sly? My mom has started the first book, and I'm gonna try not to say anything to her so I don't, like, influence her opinion of it. But I'm curious to see what she thinks here. I think that's all the updates I've got. Well, it's just been my life for the last couple days. Well, I guess X-Files update. We finished season 9 and we watched the next movie. It was okay. We did it. We've made it to season 10. So now we just have the revival seasons. So I guess whenever we're, you know, absolutely sick of a boss or something, or finish the DLC, we'll return to X-Files. On the second series now, book 2, set in a version of the WoW. Oh, you're on the second, like, trilogy then. It's interesting. It's like, there's like a time skip, right? I guess, has anyone played any, like, tabletop games? Any Warhams? I should probably look at lists for when we play Bushido again. Part of me wants to try the Shiho clan, and see how different they are. I also kind of want to just stick to the foxes and learn them, but I don't know. It's nice trying out new toys. But to see what other, like, lists I can make. Or, I guess, take my list up to the higher point level. Because we played at 50 points, and 50 and 100 points are kind of the point levels you play at, so I guess I should figure that out. I heard my favorite word, yeah! They got, oh, they're not back here. Here's one of my foxes. He came off of his base, so I had to glue him back on. Here's one of my foxes. Always lurking. Sleeper agent. Bushido. I think I'm gonna try and see what my list is at for 100 points. Give that a shot before I hop over to Shiho and see how they play. Stick to what I know for a little bit at least. I think I'm just not sure which one I want to learn with. But I should probably stick to one of them. She's a foxy! I mean, maybe. I need to start... Scott started basing his, and they look so good. I need to get mine finished and based. Make them fancy. Maybe we take another Bushido day here on stream once I get a few more commissions caught up. Once I stop neglecting my work for days at a time and get caught up, I'll... Won a Bushido model in a stream raffle the other day. I can't remember which one. Hope you enjoyed. Do you know... I know you said you can't remember which one. Do you know if it was like a newer one or... Okay, one more. Where does that highlight at the moment, chat? So close to finish up my Minamoto models. Probably get it done during Pathfinder this week. I just need to base them. The base you showed me looked really good. It was very pretty. My Inari's Judgment, we went with the kind of cherry blossom theme, so I'm going to add some cherry blossom petals and things to mine. Basically, kind of the things I picked up for my 10 Thunders, I'm going to use for the foxes. It's metal? Yeah, a lot of them are metal. Mm-hmm. A lot of them are metal. I have a couple more of the foxes that are metal that I actually need to put together. I think one of them's really good, so I need to do that. Oh, do you guys want to see Scott's? Like, here's what Scott's got for his. Got pretty kind of autumn. So he's going with the autumn kind of foliage. I'll have the cherry blossom foliage. But there's some Minamoto for Scott. Little tree, yeah. I think that is some of what, like, the model of K2. I think we picked that up from where you get, like, the train, like, model train stuff. If anyone's looking for ideas. But yeah, they've been fun to work on. I'm excited to get more of mine together. I also want to get back to learning Malifaux. There's just so much I want to do, chat. I need more hours in the day. If you guys could figure out how to give me more hours in the day, that would be fantastic. Want to buy more hours. So that I can Elden Ring, and Bushido, and Malifaux, and Kingdom Death. Once you figure it out, you'll let me know, right, chat? Stop playing Elden Ring? No. What's the meme? Can somebody help my budget? Can't feed my family. I can't do the things I want to do. I'm gonna have the Cherry Blossom block. I have some from Huge Miniatures, which I don't think I have. Oh, I need to add that to my Steam Deck. I've got a big tub of it from Huge. We do have an affiliate code, exclamation Huge, if you want to see what they've got. That's what I'll be using for mine. I do seem to pack a lot in my life with all the games, hobby, reading, working. I still think that I'm old and looking back. You'll still be doing it, I bet. I think you'll still be doing all those things. Which is the best part. Ah, dang it. Okay, I'll get that added. I think because I had to, they changed how the system they were using, so let me get that added back. It should be in the Discord if you want to use it, though. Or below stream. I don't know if Scott, if you want to copy paste that in the chat. For huge miniatures. Thanks for lurking, Sly. Inspired content creators creating a necromancer game. Sounds neat. You been playing that or just keeping an eye on it? There we go. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. If you guys wanted to check out that cherry blossom flock, I will get the command updated. Let me make a note of that, actually, so I don't forget. Oh, yeah. I forgot how many decals there are for these big robots. I got all that room. Put stuff on. A lot of indie games out there. People are tired of big name games. Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited to give Age of Sigmar a try. And then, depending on how that goes, we may be doing more of the small stuff. I really hope Age of Sigmar is good, because I'd really like to play my Seraphon and my Skaven, but I don't know. I'm not super loving 40K at the moment, so we'll see. I hope it's fun, though. For all of our sakes, I hope it's fun. But yeah, there are a lot of smaller games that are great. Definitely worth checking out. Deserve more love. Hi, Will. How are you? What up? How you doing? Opens up the pit. I think Age of Sigmar will be fine. Will be if the community is okay. Yeah. But I mean, at least we can play. And we can play with friends. Hopefully it's good. Alright. There's that. We did it. We got an edge highlight done. Alright, we have to go back to recess lashes. Denny's, I could do some mediocre pancakes today. I could do some mediocre pancakes. Alright, let's put these all on the screen. I need to get back to my protein. My macros have fallen off hard with Elden Ring. I just wasn't hungry. I just was forgetting to eat. Which is not good. I need to be eating. I get back to it here. Last night, I, step away. I was like, Slam, I have to, actually make food tonight. I ended up making that meatloaf and the protein mac and cheese again. It was really good. Now I've got that to snack on for a few days. I'm gonna add cottage cheese to everything. I'm happy that you managed to pull away Tarnished for now. For now. Well, how you feeling after your gaming weekend? What you up to today? I just think my community, in my experience, has been generally pretty good. Does not mean that there aren't exceptions, though. Our local one likes to complain a lot. A lot. An annoying amount. It doesn't matter, what's coming out or, what's happening. They like to complain. The Age of Sigmar community online has been very good. Our local one's a little annoying, if I'm honest. I don't even care if they're in here. Stop being annoying. Panda, thank you so much for the bits and the giant pop. How are you today? Really says I made some protein pancakes on Saturday. They turned out meh. I'm sorry, not bad, but also not as good as they sounded. Cody had brown bears in the witness stand. Phoenix writes Linda's case. Bear witness. Yeah, our community's been whining about the information being released. How GW didn't have all the rules data cards on them day one. They never do. People just can't see patterns. And I think maybe it's my tism talking, but there's a way GW does things, and if you expect anything other than that, I don't know what to tell you. They've never given you everything on one day. They've never done that. Yeah, just wait. That's never how it works. I love that I can tell when you see it. It's so great. Look at him popping. I also feel like Panda, as I'm learning more of the emotes, I have to be now, like, it's gonna be big. I have to be really careful with details and stuff, because now it can be blown the heck up. All my all my scuff emotes are in HD now. But that's okay, we're getting better. We're getting better. What are you up to today? Yeah, there's me in HD. Panda, thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. Cursed. So cursed. Yeah, it says, I want to make the cottage cheese macaroni again. No shop sells small cottage cheese containers. I never use enough full container before it goes bad. You can also add it to eggs, Ravenlord. Cottage cheese with eggs is really good. If you're looking for more spots to add it, that's where I add mine. I do the little egg bites, like little mini omelet things, and I do eggs and the cottage cheese. Pattern recognition in my online discourse happens more likely than you think. That was gonna be my GW's generic answer on Facebook post. We'll let you know when I find out. Why do they keep thinking someone's gonna... Yeah, they're gonna tell you all the details just because you asked on a Facebook post. Not an official announcement or anything that they planned. It's because you, random Joe, asked the right question on Facebook. Can you tell sometimes I get a little annoyed with... Like, what are you thinking? What makes you think? You're so entitled to get something they haven't announced yet. So bizarre to me. Second question, do those bits go to you too? They do, yeah. Food Chains are cut when you purchase the bits, and then yeah, any bits go to me. So thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. So you try making those egg muffin tin thingies. I love them, Jezzy, because I make them on like Saturday or Sundays when I try to, and then it gets me a good part of the week. There's also some protein muffins I like to make, and I can throw that in the Healthy Nerds chat if you guys want to try those too. It's just protein powder with bananas. They're pretty good. I do that when I just am tired of eggs. I will say there's chocolate chips in them, and you want the chocolate chips because they're very dry without them. But I'll throw that in too, just in case. These guys know they're yellow. Salamander, hello. How are you? I mean, I think so. What you up to? I mean, they're gonna. Keep my mouth shut on anything. Okay. Entitled. Oh, about the group. My friends told me I was their special boy. I'm the main character. That's right. Go scream on Facebook about it. Yep. Let everyone know that's what you've been told, Ravenlord. I do D&D. The last campaign we finished was Curse of Strahd, and our group is unfortunately not able to meet up here for a little bit. I used to paint D&D models. Our tabletop is virtual. We have one of the, like, computer screens for the table. So I've not painted any D&D in a bit. Is there one you're working on? I would paint D&D models. It's just, yeah, they probably won't end up on our table, unfortunately. I've got, I think it's... What is his name? Is it just... I don't think it's just Baphomet. I have a demon boy in there I need to paint. Just for funsies. He was initially going to be for Avernus, but Avernus was kind of trash, so we didn't do it. Or we didn't finish it. So he didn't get painted. Most commissions are for table quality. For D&D? Or in general? A lot of my Warhammer stuff is a mix, so... For my commissions, usually the tabletop is for infantry, like this is a tabletop commission. Characters and stuff we do high or display, depending on what you're looking at. But yeah, most of my commissions are a mix. I do... Right now I'm doing more armies than I used to do. But mixing in some characters, fine with that. In general, yeah, it's a mix. Usually my characters are high in display level, and then some infantry thrown in. Most of my commissions are Warhammer. So painting a whole army just leads to a mix of things. Panda, thank you for the bits. Sorry, I don't see the on screen with my setup, but thank you so much. Hope everyone else enjoyed it. I also added some more music. The Harris Heller, who does the stream beats, I guess had some new albums. So I threw them on. If you guys like them, let me know. Mix it up a little bit. This one seems a little repetitive, but... Nori ordered the burning shall happen. Let's go. I saw you were making some egg salad. I'm still craving. I think I'm still gonna make it. And I'll just put it on crackers or something. I don't know. I'm trying so hard to stay super gluten-free. I found these little rice crackers that I really like. I go through them kind of quickly, but they're pretty good. And that keeps me gluten-free. So that might be the way I have to do the egg salad. Until I find a bread I like. I thought I put so much mayo and it actually needed more. It is sometimes when you're cooking, it's just like, how on earth am I adding this much? And it's like, oh, it is needed. Sometimes it gets drowned out by other stuff. And you know, my Friday problems last week are gonna become Monday problems. Can I just speedrun today so I can watch hockey rather than working? I'm sorry. It's game 7, right? I have not caught up. Oh yeah, neighborhood kid just rang the doorbell, getting the lawn taken care of. Nice. I'm afraid to go outside after the other night and I got swarmed by mosquitoes. I need to figure out if there's anything we can do about that, because, yeah, I don't even want to go outside at this point. It's awful. We don't even have, like, standing water or anything. They're just that bad. Like, I'd love to go out and play with Sadie more, but not if I'm gonna get eaten alive. Ooh, vacay starts next week. Let's go. What do you have planned for it, Panda? If you don't mind me asking. Anyone else have some vacation time coming up? Going to LA? Nice. Sorry, Sadie, can't play more tree. I have to go outside with the actual tree now. And yeah, it's just gross out there with the mosquitoes. I tried, like, clearing off the back porch, get all the leaves and stuff, because we had those storms come through, so we had, like, leaves and some small branches and stuff down. Tried getting all that away from the house, and it doesn't work. They're still there. Gonna see a Dodgers game, go to museums, the beach. That sounds so nice, Panda. Enjoy. Sounds like you got a fun lineup there to do while you're there. It was 83 in my office last night at midnight. Ew. No. That's gross. Gonna hang out. Oh, Mrs. Panda's sister and her family. Okay, that's awesome. Good. That sounds like it'll be a good trip. Glad to hear you guys can make it out that way. Running clear the gutters. Oh, maybe, yeah. It's super... We do need to get more of the bug spray, for sure. Yeah, because, like, next time I have to go take care of Molly, like, do I go in full-on jeans and long-sleeve shirt? Like, I kind of have to at this point. It was bad over there, too. But you're right, I didn't think about that. More adults. I can't do it. Full beekeeper style outfit. I feel like I need to, yeah. Or I'm just a buffet for them. I guess I'm whatever, like, blood type that they like. I've always been the one to just get absolutely rocked by mosquitoes. Chainsaw going burn. Like, Menace, how are you today? How was weekend? We burring along. Panda, thank you for the bits. Big burr. This guy goes full hazmat. I think we might have to. Go to the Warhammer Cafe, maybe get some new things. Anything you're looking at? Hoping they have? Or just gonna go with the flow, see what they got. Earbray, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? We're working on the Imperial fists I abandoned yesterday. Before I decide what else we're gonna work on this week. Figured put some time in now. I'm not sure what I want to work on tomorrow. We mentioned a few things earlier, as far as like Bushido, Kingdom Death, things like that. We'll see what I'm feeling, I guess, later today. I particularly just see what they got. See if there's anything catches your eye. Timothy, hello, how are ya? You're on vacation, enjoy. How's it on this island? You're still the loveliest thing I see. How are you doing? We love them yellow boys. Hope you have the best day. No, I hope you have the best day on your vacation. Enjoy. You're on an island? Love that for you. Do you have any... Well, I mean... Is it very, very relaxing, or are you kind of packed schedule there, Timothy? I feel like when people go on vacation, they're one or the other. I have a couple things I want to do, and then I want to chill. There's the other people whose schedule is just, like, jam-packed. Which one are you? Riot, hello! The terror of waking descends on me. Big mood. Big, big mood. But we're happy you're here. How are you? Everybody says, not much procrastinating at the moment. Feel that? Welcome in. I'm trying to catch up from me procrastinating. So I feel that. It's her tall eyes, so tall. Timothy, it's good to see you. I hope you have the best vacation. Welcome, welcome in. If the in-laws, so many babies. I'm alone by the pool now. Pool boys annoy me, but I'm vibing. I get some ocean cream. Sounds good. Man, a pool day sounds great. Enjoy. I guess kind of vacation related. A reminder that Adepticon hotel blocks go up Wednesday. I think I'm going to take a look at those today and see if I have a hotel I'm going to hope to get to. I think some of us are trying to get the same one just to make like gaming together a little bit easier. But I think there were 6 hotels listed on the Adepticon page. So if you guys want to take a look early, get ready. We'll probably end stream a little bit early that day just so I can figure out hotel block and not have to worry about doing stuff on stream. Oh, ice cream. Okay. I'm like, ocean cream sounds kind of fun. Kind of a... Figured that was a special treat or something. Ice cream sounds perfect. Ice cream by the pool? Mm-hmm. It feels so early for Akon. Yeah. We actually get to, like, do hotels really early. Usually, what, like November we're fighting for them? Or maybe that's schedules. I don't remember now. I'm glad we get to look early. Coffee done brewing. Sounds good, Panda. We'll be here. I was gonna sleep in your closet for Adepticon. Might skip in 2025 for a bunch... Oh, European stuff. What are you looking at for that? Jealous. It'll be interesting to see this year with the new venue and everything. I'm excited to see what they've got planned for Adepticon. I'm a little sad just because I do like going to Chicago for nostalgia's sake, and I just like the area. But it'd be cool to check out a new spot. It is early. I think last year... Oh, it was August for hotels. Okay. I'd like to go to Akon one year. It's a good time. We'd love to see you. I feel like for us, Akon is like the mix of stuff we like the best. So between all of the events, the vendor hall, if you like to do classes, think it's got the mix of everything that we like to do. Do recommend. Is it too early to speculate on Adepticon previews? Never! What are you hoping for, Ravenlord? Sounds like there's something you want. I mean, what would you hope for? I feel like maybe. Maybe a little early. But by God, I don't wanna take away from what you're thinking of. Age of Sigmar 5 revealed. Yeah, exactly. What would be the next big game? Like in the cycle? That'd be Heresy? Old World 2.0? Yeah, I feel like it'd be. It's not 40K. I don't remember where we are in the cycle. Yep, Slice on the same page. Old World 2. I says I like to go too, but I don't really make enough money to travel. I feel that. I am in that same boat. Adepticon's kind of our big trip for the year. I'd still like to save and do Japan, though. Like, if I start saving now, maybe one day. I'd like to do Japan. I'd like to do the UK at some point, too. But it'll take a lot of saving. And we just remodeled house stuff. I feel that. Warhammer 50K. Ravenline's just hoping for more Votan. Maybe in a perfect world, surprise Korax and Parabba models. Emperor's Children will be mine. Adepticon is packed tighter than the call for not eating vegetables for 2 weeks. They can eat a break from big conventions for all. That's fair. Adepticon is a lot. I think if I were doing some of the events, I would also have a harder time. It is a lot. There's not a lot of room. You're in there all day. I totally get that. That's why I haven't looked into Gen Con. I don't think I can do Gen Con. I think I would. I think I'd freeze up. That would be that'd be it. I'd be done. That vendor hall for a couple minutes, I'd probably be out. As much as I'd love to see the Kingdom Death, like, big display they always do, I don't think I could do Gen Con. Panda, thank you. Right as I say Kingdom Death boot, the owl comes up. Do you print minis or just get printing ones? So these are all plastic kits. I can print them. Like I have a printer, but I don't print as often as like other people do. The next Heresy Imperial is Major Wave. They've already revealed the Mechanicum in plastic, so more of that makes sense. I think that would make sense. Yeah. I feel like it's Heresy time. They'll announce they're going to be a 4-year cycle for editions of 40K and Age of Sigmar. Yeah, I don't remember where we are in the... A roadmap for bringing back roadmaps. Love it. Let's go. Isn't that nice to get some Custodies Forge World models turned to plastic that are usable in 40K? You're asking for a lot there, wasted mine. I did 2 eggs when I was younger. That was enough conferences. And dagnabbit, Panda! Panda's a menace today with the bits. Thank you, Panda. I appreciate it. Makes me laugh every time I look up. I'm like, oh, let me catch up with Chow. Oh my god. So good. Thank you, Panda. I appreciate it. Titan, welcome in. How are you? Goof morning to you. How are you? I've returned to your boys that I abandoned yesterday for Elden Ring. Try and get them finished up here today. What are you up to? You have a higher chance of mounting. Yeah, a 2-year cycle and a 4-year cycle. I just, we need more money, more stuff. Bobbling. I need to fix my little bobble this week. Now that we're, past the Elden Ring days. I need to fix my bobble. Get them uploaded. Squeezel, welcome in. How are you? 4 years, honestly, isn't awful, but it still feels too fast. I think it really depends, too, because, like, the codex is... Like, if you're an end-of-cycle codex, like, it just... You just kind of feel lost in the rinse cycle of editions. Like, if we got all of the stuff at once, it would probably be fine, or feel fine. But if you're at the end of all that, it does feel awful. Alright, I think we got our silver. Moving along. We do need one more highlight on the Aquila, so let's find that real quick. Get that off our list. Oh, his little baby bolt pistol. Yeah, I kept getting goofed up because the heavy bolt pistol just looks like a bolt rifle. And I'm like, this can't be the right thing. It is, but they're just massive. But I like double, triple checked it to make sure I was doing the right thing. Oh, currently withering in bed. Gonna play 40K later today. What you playing against? What's on the cards? Alright, let's get this. Nids versus orcs, let's go. Damage Carbine was talking about orcs earlier, and I guess having the Stampa is now good. Which makes more sense for why it was put into the new Battle Force box, I think. I don't think I realized that the Stampa good now with the new detachment. We'll have fun. Are we anything we're scared of with the orcs? Or is this trying new stuff? Highlight all these little feathers. Mazrag. Play monsters. That's true. Probably back again in a month or so. 40K rules update frequently. Yeah. I mean, we just got the point adjustments. They're changing movement in the middle of an edition, which is interesting. I don't know. I think I've discovered that since they started going more tournament focused, I just don't enjoy 40K as much as I used to. Unfortunately. Just kind of in general. That's where I feel like that's where it kind of started. I just don't enjoy it as much. They changed movement stuff in the middle of an edition. Yeah, so the like the pivoting and things they mentioned in the Discord, but I guess it's trying to combat something. I don't know what it would have been. But you now drift your rhinos. I think it's just I think so, Jezzy. I don't especially last edition, that really killed me. So the stratagems, the CP, like something about that just made it way more annoying. Play. I think you might be right. You get the Tantalus into a bath. Let's go. Yeah, what models everyone working on this week? For those in the June challenge, how are we feeling? Are we gonna get it done? We had a few questions for July. We're gonna do squads for July. If you guys want to join us for the July challenge, be thinking of a squad you'd like to work on. We tried a few theme months and participation goes down quite a bit, so we won't do those anymore. We learned our lesson. We'll go back to just kind of normal months and see if people are interested. You're back. Welcome back, Earbray. Explains the multi-rhino drifting meme I saw you. Yeah, they changed how things pivot. I guess it was to target things that don't have a base. But the way they... I don't know. I feel like the way they wrote it just introduced more questions than anything, but... GW gonna GW. A challenge I can do! See, that's the idea there. We'll go back to... It was fun trying to do the themes, but I think people just got either intimidated, or that wasn't what they were working on, or... Whatever the case was, we'll go back to the... Like, a squad, a character. Whatever. We'll rock that. You can color and see behind the Pariah Nexus cards. Are you doing squats? Just you, Bill. Well, a deadlift, so that be okay? No. Only squats. Only squats. But yeah, be thinking what you want to do. I'm trying to think. Mine will probably be Skaven related. I'll probably do like my Jezzails or something for it. Oh, but wait, I don't get them till the 13th. I need to pick something before that. Just kidding, I'll find something. Not like I don't have squads here. Meeting time to chill the flip side. Thank you, Panda, for the gigantic lurk. Hope meeting goes well. See you later. Thank you for the bits. I just said pivot as a quality of life thing. It's supposed to make movement easier. Just sub 2 and move however you want. I guess I'm confused because there's not like firing arcs or anything. Unless I'm just really missing something because I've not been playing. Like, I don't understand. I feel like it was to combat something, but I don't know what that would have been. You can just slide, not losing any movement. Yeah, pivoting made sense when there's firing arcs. Yeah, and armor values especially. I don't know what it was trying to combat, I guess. I'm assuming something was being abused, but I don't know what that would have been. Yeah, ovals aren't round. That was moving around corners. That was the, yeah. It's not on a round base, but ovals are round. I don't know. It seemed very, very weird. And then in the middle of an edition's weird. Termican, hello! How are you today? Termican? I finished her. I don't know if you've seen her. But I'm getting photos of her today. Here is the Summer Goth from Kingdom Death. I can get photos today. Ah, thank you! And then we have to pick something else to work on. I think I want to do the Black Knight next. That's cool. And I'm a little mad at myself for having not gotten to it yet. Ah, thank you! What you up to today? Okay, let the shoulders dry, which means we need to do a little bit of edge highlighting. Spill Paint Pod, hello! How are you today? What you up to? Good to see ya. We're just working on our Imperial Fist I abandoned yesterday. I finished the diorama for my brother's wedding present. Love that. Congrats on getting that finished up. When is the wedding? Is that already? I'm assuming that's still to come, but I figured I would ask just in case. This Friday, okay. Good, glad you got it done. Super exciting. Did you throw it in the Discord? I can't remember. I have been lost to Elden Ring for a few days, so I'm sorry if I've missed something. Don't be afraid to tag me if I've missed something. Didn't post yet? Okay. I'm excited to see whenever you do post. Did you go to the what now? Wondering if it's a translation. What is that? I'm trying to think what it'd be. Alright, more edge highlight in chat. This is my life this week. Lots of edge highlight. Yeah, the hair butter. I was wondering if maybe that translates a little differently. You don't have those in Texas, though? Well, yeah, but... You not wrong. Not wrong. Hairdresser, okay. That's what I figured, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, I gotta do all the things to get ready, right? Not because of no hair butter, right? Not wrong. Just not the reason I would have given. You're stuck with the hair margarine over here. I can't believe it's not hair butter. That's right. We're twerking everywhere, Live Menace. I'm twerking right now. You just can't see it. My camera's just not set up for it. It's just constant. Like if you come visit, it's like right off the plane they make you start. There's a test you have to do and everything. Yep. Avian, hello, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. How are you today? What if all of my animated emotes are the owl, but just doing different animations? What if we did that? Let's picture someone smiling with their hair with butter. I mean, people do the coconut oil and stuff. Is that the clapping sound I keep hearing? I thought it was a sound glitch. I mean, we just now got clapping. We just now got it. Windows are open, outside 71. Office 81. This isn't how physics should work. Sorry, wait. Do it. Thing for a bit. Thank you so much, Avian, for the bits. I appreciate it. What you up to today? I am trying to be an adult again today. We're working on commission. I have to go to the bank today. I am very adult. I need a Bitsco that spams an emote out of chat immediately. Ooh. Two fans. One pulling cool out from outside. The other pushing the warm out of the room. Wait, mine's gonna have a whole fan system here soon. Anyone have anything coming up this week we're excited for? I think I've got normal week. I will probably hop into Final Fantasy when that's out. Yeah, just try and catch up. Tomorrow we'll have more painting. Wednesday we'll have more Dead Space. If you're enjoying the Wednesday streams, we did change our sub goal a little bit. So if you like the Wednesday streams, that goal is below my face. So when we reach our new sub goal, we'll keep doing Wednesday streams. Otherwise, I'm going to start taking Wednesdays for YouTube days. Because we want some more content on there. Just a couple tutorials I want to do. Some more of our anime repaints I want to get back to. But if you guys want to play some more games, we'll play some more games. Let's see about the big ox sentinel working on the smaller egg ones tonight. Enjoy. I know you said you're liking them. Much death and destruction trying to remember how to play Elden Ring, especially as a magic build. That's fair. Avian, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Hey, your friend Tex, get the Wednesday streams. I'm not lonely on Wednesday. That's true. If you want to throw in your channel points. When we get that, I will gift out 5 subs, which will get us closer. Hey, the friend Tex. For those who are here for Dead Space, did we enjoy Dead Space? If you missed it, that is up on YouTube today, so I will throw that in. The Ace Attorney playlist is also live, if you'd like to catch up on Ace Attorney. There is one more episode of Ace Attorney, which, if we get some extra strims here, we'll go through that as well. This is addictive, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, if you didn't see them, so those are new from Twitch. They are through bits, but they're down where your channel points and stuff are. It is Gigantify and Emote, is what they've called it. But you, essentially, I think it's 20 bits, and then you get to pick an emote and put it in the chat. The first playthrough was a bleed build with health, so this is less forgiveness. I kind of wish I had a bleed build, like, ready to roll. I've stuck with my spell swords. And they work pretty well. I found some faster ones, which I do like. But it seems like a lot of the new stuff you can proc bleed off of. Bleed continues to be pretty strong. So I kind of wish I had one. I wish I could hop between builds easier. That is, I guess, one thing I do wish. I feel like within Dark Souls, I don't want to experiment as much. Like, I kind of have a build I like to do. Elden Ring, I feel like I want to experiment more with, but they do make it tough with respecking. When does Wednesday as sub goals start this week? I'm gonna say that if you guys unlock one, it'll just be after Dead Space, because I do wanna play Dead Space together. So anything you guys unlock will just be after that. We'll just add on like we've done for sub Sundays before. The ideally that would reset for the week, but summer is tough. Stream hours are down, or watch hours and things are down. So summer's rough for streaming. Thermican, there we go. The big eyes. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate that. But just like that. That's how they work. So they did that. They had one that will like highlight your message, and then there's another that's an on-screen celebration. So they just added some more fun stuff to do with bits. That's probably for a bit, because I had no bits. Yeah. Some communities use a lot of bits, some don't use as many. I feel like they're maybe not as big on the hobby side of things. Do you use a controller? I do. You have to play around with to map things in Elden Ring. Map things to the controller? I have the default controls. But yeah, I use a controller. Trying to play Souls without a controller sounds awful. I know that people do it, but that sounds terrible. To the controller, yeah. I don't change anything. I'm sure that you can. I haven't looked into it, but I just go with the default stuff. So now the gigantic emotes is tempting my bits for the first time ever. See, Twitch knows. It's working. It's working. It's gonna be fun. I tend to, I don't know if it's because I stream or I've just like answered something from Twitch. They'll send me like survey things to fill out, and they reward with bits. So I have bits from that I like to spend. They can be fun. I should press E on the screen. I tell myself, what is E on a controller? That's weird. You're playing through Steam? Mine, when I plug the controller in, I've never had to do that. I don't know how you're breaking things yet again, but here we are. I've never had that. As soon as I plug the controller in, it recognizes it and hops over. Yeah, maybe you have something for controller turned off. Yeah, I've never had that. I only ever see that when I, like, the controller's unplugged, or I forget to plug it in before I hop into the play. But then it recognizes it and switches over to controller. You and Slam need to team up. Slam also likes to break things. His tech curse is real. Honor welcome in. How are you? There's a dude that played with the dance mat. Yeah, there is. Think. I don't remember if she did too. One of the ladies that plays Elden Ring, I think, was playing a controller and a dance pad at the same time. She's done a lot of crazy runs like that. Miss Mika? I think I got the name right. If I goofed that up, I'm sorry. But it's crazy impressive what she can do. Let's give the streamer more of the money you spend. Yeah, it's... How do I talk about this? I think every streamer prefers different, like, ways of support. So, like, some people do a lot of donation stuff, and you see, like, the top donor and things like that. Some people like bits. Some people like subs. So, depending on the community and kind of the category, so, like, gaming versus hobby versus just chatting, it's a little different depending on where you're at, but I am glad there's lots of options for however people like to support. I'm a wishlist person, so like having options like that is really good. So if you like to do bits, you've got more cool stuff you can do with the bits. Be happy when I don't play games where the entire game systems would die. I just realized we have the same background music. Lo-Fi bot in Discord. This is Stream Beats by Harris Heller, just through Spotify. So I don't know if that's what it's pulling from. Doing alright, did the wedding reception thing this weekend, so that's done with now. Very nice. How was it? Last time that we said Slayer and I played together. I can only imagine. Just full chaos. Well, I say full chaos, but I don't even know if you'd get it to work. I don't even know if you'd get to join each other. That's how bad it is. There we go. Thank you, Wasted Mind. I thought there was an extra letter in there, and I couldn't remember where it was. If you guys wanted to see some truly crazy Souls stuff with, like, dance pads and things, and cool challenge runs, go give her a follow. It's crazy impressive. Which one is the Keymaster, which is the Gatekeeper? You guys can't even get that figured out. Let's start there, Avian. I think you're getting ahead of yourself. One day when I'm rich, I'll buy a massive commission figure. Then you are rich too. Thank you. Thank you for sharing me with your wealth. Same would be mad because I don't know how to turn a game on. And she bid, I think, 3 with the dance pad controller at the same time. Yep. It's pretty sure she's done it for Elden Ring. If she's done it for others, I wouldn't be surprised. But it's crazy what she can do. I like to hop in for a little bit. I don't tend to stay as long, but see what she's doing, where she's at. It's nuts. And then she pops up on my Twitter like all the time when she does do something new and cool. And she's all over my Twitter for a bit. Please no more giant burb. Didn't she complete the level 1? Yes, new game plus 7 run. Yes. Yep. So she had to play the game like 8 times at level 1. It's absolutely insane. Why would you summon it? This trap is full of trolls. Well, it's like, please, I would like to see the bird. William is a master of reverse psychology. That's right. Oh, geez, I hope no one summons the bird. Oh, William. Alright, let's go back to the shoulders. Get those cleaned up. Small stretch for oops. Batch painting. I am an adult. I pay bills. So a reminder to myself here before. Like that! Thank you, Avian, for the giant owl. I appreciate it. See? Just like that. Thank you. Will thanks you too. I know. He might not say it, but he thanks you. My pink glitter explode from your AC vent. Luckily for Will, I don't have that emote. Wait, here? You should. Should be a tier 1. I made it so everyone can use it. The burb is the word. It's true. The burb is the word. He's facing his fears a little at a time, yeah. It's a good way to do it. Good way to do it. Alright. I've been using this Winsor Newton, and it's starting to split on me. And I haven't had it very long. You expect me to look through your billion emotes? Yeah? Work hard for those billion emotes, sir. I'm making more cursed ones every day. I'm gonna make a billion more. Because I like emotes. Gotta fix our bobble emote. Gotta make you a flag emote. I got so much emote stuff. This is why I need Wednesdays, chat. So I can work on recordings and just cursed things. Maybe okay if I make this my Discord pick? Go for it, Avia. Go for it. Let's see. It was okay. I got there about 6:30 and was done about 10. It's only 49. Only 49. They keep giving me animated emote slots. I don't know what to tell you. Because if they keep giving them to me, I'm gonna keep making. It's just how it goes. Yeah, it was the best response to the comment. Now Avian can haunt everyone in Discord. Excellent. Is the handout available separately in Kingdom Myth? Yes. It was actually on a sale a little while back, so if you're looking for one, he may be on eBay again. He has an armor set, which I don't think is in the game, but they've released the model for it. Should we work on his armor set, chat? I found it in my drawers when I was cleaning the other day, because I had built it, but I hadn't started it yet. I just got Tree Ping 2 on the Team 17 Steam sale. It's brainless shooting. Love it. Turn brain off. Shooting gallery. Those games are great. Vampire Survivors is kind of my brain off game. I like that a lot. I like to crank some music and then just run around and play that. Maybe 4th of July sale? Probably not, just because it was recently on sale, but you never know. Because there should be a sale at the end of this month. But with it recently being on a sale, I wouldn't expect it, but like maybe. It's not really a set thing that goes up for sale. Hey, Living Frost, welcome in. Good morning. Hope you're having an amazing start to your week. I find myself wanting to paint miniatures, but it just feels like there's not enough time in the day. We said the exact same thing earlier. Why can we not get all the things done that we want to do? What do you have going on today? I hope it's a good one. Y'all, I did so well on Vampire Survivor last night. For like level 78 or something stupid. Survived for 29 minutes. Good. It is nice when you start to get those runs where you kind of piece it all together. You've got like the setup you like. If it does feel good. Get all the like evolutions and things worked out. Who's been your go-to either character or weapon? I do love me some garlic. I feel like garlic's a little OP, but I love it. Taking it every time. Garlic's my kind of must-have, yeah. I tend to stack a lot of the just crazy AoE on top of each other. The water, the garlic, the book that spins around. Give me all that. I sketching my walls. I continue to work out the layout of the top portion. Oh, my mural! I had a plan, but I didn't like it anymore, so redesigning it. That sounds like a really fun project. I guess what is the mural of? What's the subject? You want pizza now? Do it. Get you some pizza. Okay, there's the Santa water. Yeah, the water's great. Emperor's Survivor looks nice. It's really fun. Do recommend. You're looking for another kind of turn your brain off, run around type game. It's really fun. I'm gonna ask chat, since I've been like obsessed with Elden Ring. What is that game that you get like obsessed over? What's that game or franchise that's... What's your Elden Ring, chat? What is that for you? I feel like the Souls franchise has just kind of worked its way into my heart here in the last year or so. Last couple years, I guess. Used to be Halo. It was Halo. Yep, used to be. Used to be WoW for Sly, same. Way back. That was like all of my high school and college was WoW. But yeah, Halo before that. Oh, Siphon Filter is mine back in the day. Nobody has the Prey and Nexus deck. It's been like 15 stores. They're empty. I don't remember which one that is, I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember what deck that is. Did that come with something? Or is that one of the newer ones? Mine is still Halo. I have Stockholm. As I live process, I'm using my door, windows, and closet as ruins. The forest is retaking it, so the ruins are gone as nature. That's so cool. That's gonna look sick when you're done. Pirates has been your go-to. The new mission pack deck. Oh, okay. That was the new one that came out then. I'm not sure. Sounds like online the place to go. Hardcore 6 was for me until I beat the New Game Plus endings. Arc typically comes a time sink for me whenever I decide to reboot it. The only one I kind of like go back to, but it's not the same as WoW. Final Fantasy 14. I like to go back to when there's new stuff. I'll put a fair amount of time into that. Yeah, I can't think of any other series. No, it's just the Souls games. Kind of vampires. Me and the crew now finished. Oh, V Rising. I have 620 hours on it now. It's definitely some good invested money. That's great. Wow. Very cool. Glad you enjoyed it. I know a lot of people were going back to it. The camera made me a little crazy, so I didn't get super far into it, but I could definitely see how you sink a lot of time into it. I'm gonna wait on the shield because I don't know. I kind of want to mix up the colors for that a little bit, but we'll see. I think he also gets a red helmet, so I shouldn't have highlighted that, but that's okay. Means we have more edge highlighting. Face mowing. Oh. Bernsey, welcome in. Sorry about that. Automod trying to protect me. I've been struggling to find a game that just sucks me in at the moment. My last one was Helldivers. I got tired of its mechanics really quickly. Yeah. Like those types of games, I didn't even try Helldivers because I kind of figured it would be the same. I'm trying to think if there's anything recent I'd recommend, Bernsey. Do you have any recommendations, chat? Welcome in. Got like 1,000 hours into Payday 2. That's a lot of hours. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I have periods of that where it's just you load up a couple games and you can't decide what to kind of stick with. Panda. Don't do between perfects. Panda's like, I can't drop aggro. Thank you, Panda, for the bits. I appreciate it. Let's see, Diablo 4. Oh, Scott hitting the double owl. Oh my god. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Diablo 4 have been messing around since the loot update in Season 4. Super casual with leveling this season. Got 88 lesson on my Necro. It's a game that isn't as fun solo. We played through the main story of Diablo 4, and then, yeah. I know that they've done updates and things, but the end game was so rough that we dropped off real hard. It was just a lot of grind for nothing. We dropped it real hard. So now, no more Blizzard for me. We done. I'm sorry, Scott, never main tank and off tank you are. We had first out, yes, but what about the second out? My entire streamer paycheck is now going to be Giant Elf. I'm not mad about it, but this is my entire streamer paycheck now. My goodness. If you too would like an owl to terrify chat, consider subscribing! Exclamation sub. It also works toward our sub goal if you're liking the Wednesday streams. But if you too would like to terrorize chat, consider subscribing. I also really like Factorio for a while. Once I beat it, it kind of lost its luster. Curious if it pulled back in version 2. I don't get Factorio. I'm really glad those who enjoy it, enjoy it. I don't get it. I can't play that type of game. I've watched Badger play it. I've watched friends play it, and I can't do it. Can't do it. Grind's a lot easier from 86 to 82 in 2 hours last night. It was the gear grind. It was just awful. I'm glad that it's better, but yeah, I'm done with Blizzard now. That was kind of the last chance for me, considering everything Blizzard's done. But I'm good. I'm glad it's better though. For those who are enjoying it. Checking in for regular interval, it's owls. Yeah, there's your recap. Norman, welcome in. How are you today? We are picking up our Imperial Fist that we abandoned yesterday. Keep running with them. What you up to? One game I would somehow come back to is Hyper Demon. Plays 2,000 or something now. 220k points. What type of game is Hyper Demon? During lockdown, when I wasn't working, Factorio made the programmer troubleshooter brain go burr. Now that I'm working, and I'm not sure how much I want to think like that in my free time. That's fair. That makes sense. Oh, Reaper's also playing it. I don't have another game that I like go back to, like if I just leave it installed. I tend to I like to finish things and move on, but I play a lot of games, like a variety of games. So unless it is something like Final Fantasy where it gets like new stuff, I don't tend to load back up. And I do it and move on. It's an arena shooter. Psychedelics, kaleidoscopic effects. You can see what's behind you and in front of you in the same picture. It's wild and psychotrop. That does sound pretty crazy. I don't think that's for me, but maybe I'll look up a video to see it. Wow, it's the one you always go back to. Hey, Flaming New, welcome in. Looking for a marine paint entirely with contrast speed paints. Any suggestions? Outside of Necrons I already have. Orcs would be a good one. Tyranids would also be a good one. I think a lot of those armies that just have a lot of the more organic stuff makes it really easy. So yeah, orcs, Tyranids. Like you can do power armor. I just think the contrast works a lot nicer on the organics for fabrics, things like that. Chaos demons, I guess. More things like that. But you could still do power armor with it. How are you today? Welcome in. We were talking about video games that we go back to. If you've got a series you like to go back to, let us know. Panda! Thank you so much. Enjoy meeting. Boy! Look at my big derpy boy. Hey, Raymir, welcome in. Nids are likely the best for contrast. Yeah, Nids are good for it. I don't know if anything is sparking your interest in what we've said. I played Witcher 3, go back to it a lot. I just love that game. It's a very good game. I love the Final Fantasy franchise. That's what I've done so far on the road. Nice. I will take a look here after stream. I used to love Final Fantasy. I feel like the newer ones are... I don't know, I'm not as into it. I feel like I'm changing to a Dragon Quest girly after playing 11. I think I'm moving that way instead. I didn't get the last 7 remake. I didn't really care for 16. I think I've kind of moved away. Other than 14. I think I've kind of moved away. I'd rather play the old ones. Other than the last year updated my drives on my PC, I have 7 games installed on Steam. A few of those are barely opened. Oh, Mass Effect, I guess. I've played the trilogy a few times. It's a good one. I do need to go back and replay Final Fantasy X. It's been a while since I've played it. My brother and I would play through it together growing up, but I've not done a full playthrough since, I don't think. Been a bit. Hyperdemon runs take like 120 seconds. The game is so fast it feels like 10 minutes. It's just overloading all your sensors so you can't process anymore. That sounds pretty nuts. Yeah, probably not for me, but cool that it's a thing. And it sounds like leaderboards and things like that. We're not going to be properly for a while. I think it's only fair to take a break and do some basing. I think so, Sly. Breaks are good. Take that break and get some basing done. Especially if you know it's going to be a bit. You don't want to get stuck never taking a break. The Final Fantasy games have lost their luster over the years. Yeah, I tend to play 7 through 12 on my Switch a lot. Yeah, the 7 through 10 is kind of that sweet spot for me. I think I'm becoming Dragon Quest girly instead. More my vibe. Games launched in 2024. 3 games. New Vegas first playthrough, Sea of Thieves, and Vampire Survivor. I think I have 80 games on my wish list right now. If that gives you an indication of how many different types of things I like to play. So depending on how deep the discounts are, the Steam sale could be dangerous. I think a lot of my wish list now is like waiting to release, so I may be okay, but I like a variety of stuff. PS4 Spider-Man's another I like going back to. It's more or less the perfect superhero game. I've played the first one. It's very good. I need to play... I actually have Miles Morales that I never went back to. I just wasn't in the mood for that at the time, and I didn't go back. And I need to, because they are very good. I kind of stopped playing on my PlayStation, I think, is part of it. I just kind of... Not for any real reason other than my friends are playing on PC, but I kind of swapped to PC and I haven't played a lot of my PlayStation stuff. That and there's just not a lot of exclusives for the PlayStation. Especially if I'm not digging the new Final Fantasy. Not a lot of reason for me to be out there. So I haven't thought about it. I actually have Demon Souls on my 5 also, that I haven't played yet. I suppose it's been a scam. Imagine charging full price. Oh, for a 5-hour DLC. I knew it was shorter. I don't think I realized it was that short. Okay, then I definitely need to play. I got to a point where they're like introducing some of the mechanics. I'm like, I'm not feeling this right now. I'm gonna set it down, and then I never came back. Ooh, yours arrived. Mine be today too then. So I think I got mine right about the time you did. I don't think I've got an email yet though, so I'll keep an eye on it. Oh no, you said you ordered a little bit before me. Excuse me. I will keep you posted. Need to boot up the PS4 and get back to Ragnarok DLC. Maybe about halfway and just never finish it. You mix Fanta with Cola to create a hybrid? Which flavor of Fanta do you mix? I could see that being really good, though. I like to do, for some reason, my store doesn't carry the vanilla Coke Zero. They carry the regular, but they don't carry the Coke Zero version. So I bought just vanilla syrup, and I put it in myself. I also like to add, I have a strawberry syrup, and I put a little bit of that in there. That's very good. I'm on their 3-month sub plan. Yes, they're one of those companies that make it really hard to cancel. If I could afford to do the same, I absolutely would. Once we pay off this silly remodel, maybe. That turned into way more than we were expecting. I think their boxes are worth it. I felt like I got, like, the value and cost, like, I feel like it's worth it. It's fun. I have to admit, moving away from my PlayStation because of the lack of couch co-op games. My cousin and I get together to play BL3 or, BTW. Why can't I abbreviate? I always been to SES because of all the co-op games, yeah. That's fair too. We also, like, rearranged our living room, and here's the sign I'm getting older. It's not as comfortable to see things from where our couch is. So, like, I basically would end up playing on the floor like a kid. And that's just not comfortable long stretches of time. So it's either I rearrange the living room a little bit so I'm more comfortable, or I just play on my PC where I'm super comfortable. Ooh, I love cherry vanilla, but it's hard to find. There's always cherry and vanilla separate, though. I have the opposite, Raymir. I can get the cherry vanilla Coke Zero, but I can't get just vanilla. So I just make it myself. I have the opposite problem. Into orange. I like to experiment sometimes, but Woodruff? What is Woodruff? Time for bigger TV. Honestly, we probably could. Those two CVs that have been on for maybe 12 hours in the last year. With the wall and the size of the room, we probably could. Like we have a decent sized living room. But yeah, I just kind of moved to PC and that's been it. Switch, I just play handheld mode and I kind of forget the PlayStation stuff out there. I think next gen I'll probably just stick PC. Since I have to keep it updated with stream and stuff anyway. I'm upgrading it regularly, so why not? It's weird. We tend to have the consoles. But... Welcome back, Gearbray. In terms of Chaos Demons, I'd love to do Nurgle. Imagine they would look sweet in green contrast. No, if they're good tabletop wise though. I'll be honest, I've not been playing enough to say. If anyone wants to chip in, feel free. Nurgle would be a good candidate for contrast for sure. That would be an easy one. Between all of the like gross skin and gribbly bits. You stick demons, it's all that, but even like the armor you could do contrast. That would be an easy one. Sort of tastes. Called Waldmeister here. Use Google Translate. I don't know if it's available. It's the green taste. Yeah, I'm not sure what that would be. I'm gonna guess we probably don't, or if we do, it's at like a specialty place. Like I don't know where I would go to get it. But it may be available in a shop or something that specializes in stuff like that. Would be my guess. Like we have some of the like candy and soda shops and things like that. They might have it. Or if it's like an imported thing. One of the shops that do more imports. What's the idea of darker Nurgle demons, maybe with a brown, black skin? Ooh, glowing green wounds, kind of like they're radioactive or something? That sounds fun. There's also some of the new contrasts get really bright. So if you did like a white undercoat and then the like really bright, that would probably look really cool. All right. Do a brighter edge highlight. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. We do need to wash on our silver. We need to figure out what color these grenades are gonna be. They're coming along. Need to get his plasma. Badge paint, I know. If I hadn't been playing Elden Ring for 4 days straight, we'd have something else today. But I have been, so this is what I got available. This is what I got. There was the color boom. Gotta figure out how that works. Need help with a hobby decision? What you got, Sly? What can we help with? Need to work out what I'm going to paint between tomorrow and July 13th. For the box. What are our options? I feel like both of those armies are already ready to go, right? You wouldn't have anything still outstanding, or is that what the options are? Always go with the Warlord Titan. The Fox Line I want to find someone to create a 3D model of it, turn to a 75mm, 100mm miniatured paint. That'd be cool. I know there are lots of 3D sculptors who would probably love to do that. Yeah, get your Warlord Titan ready for Age of Sigmar. Actually, do you have any of the, like, Forge-World Sigmar stuff? Or fantasy stuff? I know a lot of it's not available now, but... You have any of that in your collection, Sly? The grenade in the hand seems like gunmetal in the box art. The satchel seems like leather. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess it is a satchel. I thought it was more grenades. I hadn't looked at it close enough yet. Okay, cool. Thank you. No resin, never! I don't blame you one bit. That's fair. I've got a few options. I'll try and slim it down. 20, maybe 20 days, yeah. The satchel grenades, I think. So it's like individual little... It's kind of like the pouches on their waist. So there's like a pouch, a pouch, a pouch, a pouch. But I think you're right. I think it is. I was just going to look up the box art and see what they did. There's almost no Forge stuff in general, even for 40k. Yeah, they've really gone down to kind of Necromunda, Horus Heresy. Everything they had was kind of legend out, unfortunately. Let's see. I think I have some stuff that's already built out of the way, rather than build new stuff for Skaven Tide. We got Lumineth, Khorne, Sylvaneth, Slanesh Daughters. She's on about. And Nighthaunt. Chat of those options. What do you think Sly should work on? Kind of thinking also. Based on what you've been working on recently, what I think would be fun. How much more Lumineth do you have? I know you were cruising. I'm assuming you got tired of them. Or needed a break from them. I don't know if it's a matter of finish that up or if you really need away from it. You also paste a link to the Moonstone May painting competition. My roommate has an entry in there, and some likes votes could help him a bunch. I'm gonna say no, sorry, just because they're not, like, part of our... If that makes sense. I hate saying no to things like that, but then it turns into everyone posting stuff like that, is the only reason I'm hesitating. Personal feelings about that type of stuff aside. I'm gonna say no just because, yeah, I don't want it to turn into all of that. Sorry. I hope they do well, though. I hope they do well. I think it was like, if it was your entry, I think I feel a little better about it, but yeah. No, I appreciate it. Thank you for asking. The lights do be high. Yeah, we're gonna get the rest of the, it feels like a lot until we get them on the bases and the rest of the stuff done. Then it comes together. So these are the exact same highlights we did for the other 2 characters that we've done for years. Probably in the coming year, they rework the Dinos and the Seraphon army, mainly the Pterodons and the Ripperdactyls. Any excuse to take more dinosaurs, I think. I hope Age of Sigmar is fun, because I would like to play my Seraphon some more. Like, we played a few games, and I got kind of an idea of what I wanted to, like, add on, but... The Terminators and the Ancient, so they are also waiting on bases, so they'll probably get a few more touch-ups. I like to kind of wait till they're on the base to do final checks and balance and all of that. So they are waiting for bases. Love the blue, good. I'm glad. So once they are on there, we can kind of see where they're at, what we think, and go from there. So I got the bases. They have cured. I got them primed before video games. And then I will airbrush and get them on there. Ooh, they're looking crisp. Thank you. I'm happy with how they're turning out. Going a little bit brighter for these because I know they're for 40K. It also helps them pop on the table. We're getting there. Ancient sites, they're not quite as bright, but they're still the... Oh, does that need to match the what we've got? They are blue at the moment. We can change them. I was just doing blue across the board. Give more big dino models. I'm sad we lost the 4-year-old big dino. I would love to take a big dino. Like a big, big dino. Maybe I should just roll dice. Or Nikki can roll dice. Because there's 6 options. I'm trying to think if I've got dice back here. I don't think I do. Chat, who has a D6 on him? Anyone got dice at your desk? When we played D&D online, I would have dice at my desk. I don't have any back here right now. Roll! Roll! Eyes ready for the... Okay, I didn't know if you wanted to go back and change the eyes on the blade guard. Okay, we'll do that. No worries. You rolled a d6 and got a 7. There you go, Sly. One, it must be my brother's dice. Well, there you go. We'll have chat roll and you can pick the one you want. Okay, we're gonna do your helmet anyway, so we're all good. Let's go ahead and do our washes for silver. Because I need a break from edge highlight. Or I'm gonna cry. Lumineth it is. I mean, you were on a roll with them, so unless you're just absolutely miserable and need a break from them. That was kind of my thought as you were going through the options, but I know those cavalry really took it out of you, so. My dice migrated? All good. Sounds like they had it figured out. Everybody's rolling bolt action dice. I don't know if that helps, Sly, but there they are. Closest dice, I was gonna say, scatter dice. Aim with an arrow, so I think that means shift the entire hobby unit to the left once game system. Looks like you're banging Necromunda now. Just like that. Now Sly can get a Warlord Titan. Oh, I think we got it, Termican. Looks like we're luminething it up. Thank you, chat. Very important work we're doing this morning. Oh yeah, we gotta do their pouches. Jeez. This returning to adult stage today is gonna be rough. We struggling here today. Overrated. Big agree. Big agree. I don't wanna. But I like to eat, so we'll do it. I do in fact like to eat. Do they have enough pouches? I put on the pouches that I could. Yeah. You both, I was telling Titan yesterday, you both like to have a lot of snack pouches. I guess it's an Imperial Fist thing. Gotta have those pouches. Gotta have all their snackies. Sieges are hungry work, I guess so. I gotta need the pouches back if I don't include pouches on my stuff if I can get away with it. Same. I don't have any pouches on my Space Wolves. Unless it's, like, necessary. Because I don't want to waste time painting them. Same. Eating is mildly important. Yep. Yep. There's the old Toys R Us theme song. Yeah, I don't want a girl. I'm an Elden Ring kid. Next time I have a big decision, I'll let Sadie decide 2 treats. The treat that's chosen is the result. You do like treats. We found out, Termican, that she really loves bell pepper. Which... that's called different things, different places. But she loves pepper. She likes the crunch. Because you have to put pouches on the tiny tanks. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. The pouches are cool and so much of a pain. They're fine. I am of the camp that my infantry gets the most basic of shit because I have to paint a billion of them. My characters, I'll put more stuff on. My infantry, though, no. As bare bones as I can make them. Because I don't want to spend my time on them. That is my personal take on my army. The missions, obviously, I will paint whatever you guys want to put on them. But for my shit, my normal dudes have nothing on them. I like bell pepper too. I do too. I go ham for some bell pepper. And with my low carb, they make things very easy. I can put bell pepper with everything. Are you doing the mini ones to match your Thunderhawk? Yeah, Scott picked up some little Imperial Fists. The little tanks are so freaking cute. The little tanks and the little dreadnoughts. So cute. They're leather, snakebite leather. Yeah. Where my go-to is kind of Mornfang brown. With an edge highlight. Works pretty well. You have 1 billion Imperial Fist Marines. I know, I boxed them up. Scott can't have more yellow Marines than I do. I mean, look at this, chat. Look how freaking cute. Meow. So cute. Oops. Adorable. Here's your 5 to a base. You'll be caught up in hours. True. That's true. Well, you got the next wave ready for me, then? We can outpace Scott. I am clearly on a roll here with this. Clearly on a roll here. Spinny King, hello, welcome in. Help! I have a prime tank and I'm afraid to start painting. Don't be afraid. What is the plan? What's the plan for the tank? Walk me through it here. Welcome on in. If you have any questions, let me know. We are working on some Imperial fists. So let me get this paint in order. So we're they're at different stages, which makes it a little goofy to show you all together. But getting them ready for basing here today. They are going to be matching our Terminators that we've been working on and our Hospitaller. So Army is starting to come together here. I want to get them on the bases so we can kind of check overall highlights and details and all that good stuff. That's our next step. Therefore, I got an email asking me to join the Illuminati. They're emailing now? Oh, recruitment's changed a bit, it seems. Interesting. You still got 1,000 Suns? Still until September? That seems a little late. I do still have some, but they won't take as long as some of the other stuff. It's I basically we have Magnus to finish, and then the others are batch painting, so they won't be on stream. September seems really long. Maybe August. Depending on how long getting final touches and stuff are. I would say probably August. Be safe. One of the decal sheets I got was all messed up. The clear layer wasn't aligned with the printed colors. That's annoying. So you just slap chop my salamanders. Those are not great for me. Leviathan Dread, so I was going to try something different. There's no dry brushing and everything. I don't know if I like the texture and the scheme. It's tough for vehicles because you have so much of like the flat panels. So if you're doing a lot of dry brushing, contrast, a lot of that, you're gonna see a lot of like the texture that you mentioned. Are you able to get like a rattle can or something? That can make it easier. I'm assuming no airbrush. I cheat and use the airbrush all the time. How much surface area is on the power fist? So there's a skull on the back. That's what we got to work with there. Can you do decals like Scott? 4 legs. Yes or no? I can do decals. They're tedious, but I can. I've been doing all the other armies. Scott just likes to help out, and I appreciate it. You said only some are dumb. Use the not dumb ones. The hard part with the Imperial Fist ones is because it's like a perfect circle. It makes it really hard to get it warped, and it's very tedious. I do think you said one was easier than the other, but yeah. Just like 90% of their decals, yeah. Because it's the perfect circle, it makes it more annoying than like the salamander ones, which are more oval. Those are a little easier. No airbrush. I could get a rattle can. No experience the traditional method. Got shaky hands, so I'm afraid of edge highlighting. Let me show you a couple tips for edge highlighting. Trying to find a good example we can use. I guess we can kind of use the marine. For your big edges, like down the side of the tank, if you hold it at an angle and you actually use the body of your brush to run it like along the edge, like I would do on the knee here, that gives you a nice line, and you don't have to, instead of pulling it, so instead of pulling the line, just running the body of the brush will give you a nice even line. So you can do that right down the side of the tank and all those real hard edges. And then go back, and for anything where you can't do that, then you can pull the line like normal. So I will pass that on if you've not tried that. That's what I tend to do with commissions. As much with the body of the brush as I can, and then I'll go back and very carefully Anchoring your hand is also big, so you'll see when I'm painting, I'll anchor like my pinky on something to help pull a straighter line. Those are the tips I can give without seeing what you're doing. But if those help, I'm glad. The more you can get the brush to do the work for you, it definitely helps. Maybe if you could try, yeah, I think that helps me quite a bit. So I'll pass that on. When I'm doing my commission work, I do that a lot. Not gonna work tonight. Anyone willing to cover my shift? Alright, everyone, let Erebrine know if you can cover shift tonight. If you could also cover mine, that would be... This Monday's rough. Mazak, hello, how are you today? It's going alright here, how are you? We are working on the Imperial Fists that I kind of bailed on yesterday. Gonna get them caught up. I like to put thin gloss varnish on the piece I applied the decal to. Yeah, goes on easier and flat. Put some varnish on again. Yeah, we tend to do the same. We do the varnish, microsol, microset, varnish, and then a matte coat. Just to hide it the best we can. It's just tedious. That's why I don't like decals. They're just tedious. They look good when it's all done, though. Can't deny that. Alright, make my lunch. You plan on doing anything when you go to the bank? No. I've got... There's leftovers in there. You want them? I know the Game Envy paint handle has been a little bar to balance on your finger on. Has been super useful. Yeah, there's a lot of different paint handles, too. There's those. There's some of, like, the wooden ones. Depends how you like to attach your mini. I don't like to do anything that needs, like, sticky tack. Those make me a little crazy. But there are all kinds of options now for paint handles to help. Tougher for your vehicle, but some options there. I want to finish the Squad of Marines I'm working on, then prep my Death Shroud. Anyone willing to cover me? I'd love forever. I'm also on the Game Envy one, so they get up with the regular one. And now then the shoulder trim. Is there any space for edge heights with them just taking over the trim's color? Not really. For tabletop, I do a quick on one of the edges. So that's kind of what I've got here. I've got a little bit of cleanup to do, but yeah, I just pick an edge that makes sense and rock it. That way you get the black and the gray. How ridiculous is that? I know. Well, just getting it all at once, huh, Slam? Just a nice list. Just go down the... Just get it all at once, huh? Thank you. Thank you for the updates. I appreciate it. Isn't it nice to tear both band-aids off at once? Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I like that. I prefer that. Patch combo for you. I appreciate it. Thank you. No one knows better than... So glad we have you back, Slam. How was treadmill? How was work? So glad you're back. Great. Between that and my chat scaring me with the gigantic owls, it's been great. Cleanups, yeah, we are still very work in progress. But yeah, I would say keep in mind tabletop as well. So we're not going all out on these boys. So I'm picking highlights that make the most impact. Is the plan. Shoulders are a little weird just because they've got a lot of edges and we don't go full heavy metal on them. He wants us to destroy. If you team up, you're gonna break every single game in existence. Every single game in existence. Part of me wants to see it, part of me doesn't. I'm scared. Her thirst for destruction is legendary. I think it's because the shoulders look gray instead of black. They're gonna be very flat if we don't have an edge highlight. Yeah. They're gonna be very, very flat. I can go back, but yeah, I'm just picking an edge. Kind of the top edge for both. But they will get cleaned up, yes. We cruising. We cruising. Again, thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. Whereas Nikki does not play Chaos. Wait. Wait. Not yet, Avian. When they give me some sick new minis, I sure will. When I can make more things purple and pink, I sure will. Skaven is Chaos, yeah. True. That one's still weird to me. It doesn't feel Chaos the way that the others feel Chaos. If that makes sense. That one's still weird to me. I know that it's correct, but it feels different. Nikki is Chaos. I am always my secret cat. Always playing Chaos. Always playing Chaos. Alright. What else we got? Oh, pouches. Keep doing it. These darn pouches started. They're newly in Chaos. Yeah. It was weird there. Between Slaanesh and Skaven. It got really weird. Let's get these darn pouches before I forget it. What is everyone else up to for the rest of today? I've got to go run a couple errands. I'm gonna get some photos. And then probably keep working on these boys. Maybe airbrush their bases. Get the first colors of that down. See where we end up for the afternoon. I think that's my plan. Bogar, welcome in. How are you? Chaos adjacent even for the Skaven. Assembling Primin video games. Let's go. Seems kind of Primordial Annihilator. They don't want to wall on Chaos. It's more of a burn everything down. Yeah. I guess I always feel they're more like a destruction force than a chaos force. So I kind of forget they're under the chaos bucket. Like, obviously they have the Great Horned Rat, but it's not one of the big four. If that makes sense. So I always kind of forget that technically pouches. 2 more dudes with pouches. Oh, we gotta look up the grenades too. Make sure we get all that. And then, yeah, once we get them on the base, see what we think. If we want to adjust highlights, we can. Because once they're kind of adjusted, then the rest of them will fly. Oops, come back here. They'd have the Horned Rat. I mean, the old world would not have ended without their interference, yeah. Sticking their snout nose into Nagash's plans, yeah. It makes sense. It just got a little weird there. But a lot of the end time stuff was a little weird. So. Panic Goblins, welcome in. Yeah, the big 5. They expanded. The chaos is expanding. How are you today? Welcome in. What you up to? We're working on our Imperial fists we abandoned yesterday. Trying to decide if I want to make this, like, tilting shield a little different. I feel like that's a good spot. We could add some more black, but then I don't know what we do with the fist, so I'm gonna look for some examples. See what other people do. And then obviously the helmet will... I believe it's red. I want to double check notes before I do that. So I won't be working on that here. I'm off stream. There is hand. Got a cable in the back. Let's get that. Just look up, it's all giant emotes. I'm ready for work. I'm sorry, Bri. I hope work goes well, though. I know you don't want to do it, but I hope it goes okay. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. No expansion. More chaos, wasted mind. More chaos. I think this arc is my favorite so far. He's pretty cool. He came together. I think, like, the options for him came together really nicely. We'll make sure I get the correct helmet. Make sure you're in compliance. I'm also going to be careful because you've got a couple guys running to get the get bases where they'll get anchored on really well. Since they're all a little bit different as far as like where the rock comes up and things like that. Make sure we get them anchored on there. Did the Wheel Worshipper City go bye-bye? I don't know. Those who know more lore than me. I'm not sure. Yeah, have a good one here, Brian. We'll catch you later. Hope work goes well. Bye-byes for now. Thank you again for the bit. I'm sorry that it's a giant cry, but thank you for the bit. The ones with their feet moving, the ones, yeah. I try to get a good contact point on them, but sometimes it's rough. As much as I complain about the tactical rocks, maybe... I just hate that sometimes they don't match the bases. Like, my biggest complaint is when I do the Thousand Suns, because I got the, like, the stone, like, the cobbly stone bases, and none of the tactical rocks of the models fit that. It just always looks weird. But it does give some more, like, they're more solid on the base with them, so. Kind of a double-edged thing, unfortunately. If you want to do custom bases, it doesn't make it easy. It's hard to get back on. Your cat's really going to town over there. What is happening over there? Big Box pre-order next weekend. I'm on the fence about getting it. That's fair. A lot of miniatures. I think if you do want what's in it, it is a good deal. As opposed to buying, like, separately. But if you're not sure in general if you want the things, I understand. I finally paint was glued to the feet, give the super glue a better connection. That can help. I think I mentioned it if you, like, score the feet too, so with the X-Acto, you score both of them. That can help. Let's wait. Let's get his little plasma started. Doors Defenders did Tactical Aquila on the Commander Shadow Sun's base. Oh, really? I haven't worked on that mini. That is the other thing I don't really love, is when they do the... I know it's like for the combined boxes, so like having the NID pieces on the Marine bases. Like some of my Space Wolves have Necrons on the base. I don't like that either. I don't always want another army on the base. Sometimes it works out, but I just don't always want it. Because then you're basically like, okay, well, do I have to pick a completely new base for this thing? there an easy way to remove bombs from their bases? If they are super glued, you can usually get them popped off. So what I actually do, like right now, they are temporarily tacked on a base. If I were to just try and pull him, he would come off because I just lightly super glue them. Plastic glue, they're going to be stuck on there, unfortunately. If you've used a lot of super glue, like you didn't intend to pop them off like I do, there is the freezer trick. Throw them in the freezer. It will weaken the bond with the super glue. So you can try that as well. If that still doesn't work, it comes down to very, 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 very careful with an X-Acto knife and getting them off. But I'm gonna throw in one more very in there. Please use nice knife safety and watch your fingers if you have to do that. I hate faction-specific bases, yeah, except Ultramarines. Yep, freezer trick works pretty well. I think most of mine I'm able to do that with, but if not, then just be very, very careful of your fingers. And you should be able to yeah, kind of cut them off. Careful with the freezer trick. Yeah, you make other parts like arms may also pop off, but you can glue them back on. It will at least get you what you need, but you may have to do a little bit of repair work after. That's what I'm afraid of. You can always put it back. That's the fun part of this hobby. You can put things back, you can repaint, you can do all the things. But yeah, with the freezer, anything that is super glued could potentially, if you're not careful with it. It is weakening all the bonds. All the things, yep. All the things. Lamb, are you having to be adult today too? I hate this. Super glue my hands together for science, yes. And then throw yourself in the freezer. Yep. And it'll work. You're bringing the search terms up. Why do you use so much? Because I forgot the other day. That's all. Because I was Elden Ring brain. So I stopped when I realized it. But I was just in the groove of batch painting. I'm more distracted on stream. So any like details and stuff I tend to do off stream. Because I've got, yeah, 60 to 70 friends I'm talking to. I just forgot. I am currently adulting. Then I'll get food and return to nerd. Enjoy. I don't like adulting. Not here for it today. Okay. In a fragile light. Yeah. What if I super glued ourselves together? Call it forever hug. Oh my goodness. Will's in here making just a giant hug ball. And then we all have to get in the freezer. What if, Will? What if? Is that your plan for today, Will? Do you really want to get glued to the lewd button chat? That's a good consideration. We just become like a chaos spawn of hug. Katamari Will. Yes. Yes. Just rolling around. Picking up more chat. Oh, it's my new favorite thing. Oh. That'd be a fun stream game. You guys want a Katamari with me? You just roll around. I played one on the Vita. I haven't actually played, like, I don't think the main game. The Vita one was fun, though. Especially because, like, with the Vita, you could actually, like, roll it around, kind of like a Wiimote. That was kind of fun. Had the, like, gyroscope stuff in it. I have access to it. You can't play Elden Ring while I'm Katamari. Sorry. I'm gonna Katamari forever. Well, don't stream games on my day off. Well, don't have a day off then. No days off for you, sorry. Chat demands it. If you want to see me take over your Scott's Steam account, sub goal is below me. You never want Scott to have his Steam back. We'll play through it here. Richan's gonna get the robes for these guys. Oh, and run them as veteran intercessors. Then 10th came along and said, LOL, Lamau, what's a veteran intercessor? I think Alive and Madness did some kit bashes for veterans. I think they're on my socials if you wanted to take a look. But yeah, Alive and Madness did some of that. Work forever. That's right. It's been decided. No one will give teeth emote streamer gets to buy it. I do need a teeth emote. You're right. I could use a teeth emote. I'm just here. All of my emotes are just a horrified chat, actually. No. Wait, Samai, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Okay. I am working on a slam, though. Because we need it for Ace Attorney. I'm convinced we need a slam for Ace Attorney. At this rate, all the bits I bought won't last a week. I appreciate it. Thank you. Don't curse me into an emote. Don't do that. Oh, yeah, sorry. To, like, slam the desk. Oh, we could have a slam emote, though. That wasn't even my thought, but it could be. I do not consent. Well, I'm gonna make Slab. Slab the emote. And if he suspiciously looks like a blood angel. I don't know, just our boy Slab. Kick a slam. Pink plays Mazrak today. He's probably target number 1. I'm sorry, nope. It has to be done. It has to be done. Make him earn that paint. Yeah, who do I vote? Do I vote for Bugs because I have bugs? Or root for Bugs because I have bugs? Or do I root for the model I painted? I think either way I win. Either Bugs win and that's good, or Mazrog wins and that's good. This is the best situation for me, actually. The monster death runes are no joke. Yeah, they, I feel like that's kind of 40k in general, right? There's always that one thing on the table that it's like, okay, that has to go down right now. That has to die right now. There's always that one unit or one model. I was signed under duress. Legally binding. It's legally binding. I'll take you to court too, Slam. First cake, then Slam. I'll throw you all in. That's what I thought his Mazrog before he got painted. Yeah. I'm sorry, he sold like 3 Carnifexes and the kill rigs. Jeez. The problem with that is dropping... Oh, it's Squighog unit. I hope those kill rigs did well, because they were kind of a pain. They are so many pieces, and I didn't realize it till I was, like, into the project. But they are so much stuff on. So many little orcs, so many little platforms. They better do well, that's all I'm saying. Okay, let me get Plasma Boy so we can match it. There, see, chat's ready. Chat is ready for court. Chat, is the defense ready? Yeah, I'll play more Ace Attorney. I'm just saying, what if we never paint again and we just stream video games? What if we did that? It's just floating that by chat one more time. Oops, all video games. Yes. George Barfo's kill rigs. If anyone else asks for kill rigs, they're absolutely getting. I was not aware. That's okay. They were still fun. It was just more than, yeah, more than I thought initially. There's a lot of dudes on it. But now I know. No painting! You all have to help me with Ace Attorney now. This is the stream. We're gonna stomp out some more dudes in Dead Space, and then go back to court. Mine finish first? Maybe. Why is advertising Mason $1,000? It's 10 models. My hands like bother me. Probably because the controller for 4 days straight. Never paint again on stream or in general. I don't know. I just want to play video games, chat. I don't know. I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around. I just want to play video games. And decide what I'm working on next. Our pouches are drying. We've got some shoulder cleanup. I get the sergeant, but I'll make sure I get my notes and check out his special little shield later. Go ahead and clean those up, yes. It's not fun, but let's do it. Is Nikki hanging up her brushes? Her hands are stiff because they're in commentary. I know. I'm really liking the new blades, though. I'm trying to use them more. That's what I was using for last night with the story boss. While Dryleaf just watched me die. I'm liking the new ones. They're fast. They go swish, 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 swish. Oh, I'm Fire Warrior. Swish, swish. And then you dance around. Panda, thank you so much for the bits and the twerk. I appreciate it. Look at him go. Look at him go. God, your wife is ready to retire. That's right. I'm done. I play video games now. That's worse than the owl. Panda, no. I was out here working myself to death for the healthcare industry. Nikki was studying how to retire by 30. Yes, by 30. Absolutely. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that. That's why you're my favorite. Panda, no. Panda, yes. Amazing. Look at it go. I don't know, chat. Do we need a twerk emote? I told Son of Horus I never would because Twitch used to remove them. But now they've said it's okay. And now I'm not asking someone else to draw it. Do we need a twerk emote? I get to study how to animate Simon throwing it back. I need more Dead Space, but less twerking. I don't know. I think you're upsetting a very delicate balance there. I don't know about that. The streamer says she has a favorite. Flattery gets you everywhere with me. Thank you, Wasted Mind. That's why you're my favorite. I appreciate it. Thank you. Does anyone need a twerk emote? Absolutely. Absolutely they do. Oh, it's so sad when it's that big. I feel really bad. I'm sorry, little kitty. I won't do it again. I'm sorry. I feel terrible. It's just staying in chat guilting me. Wasted Mind, thank you for the bits. I do also have this for when the moment arises. Uh-oh. It's okay. I'm actually her favorite, guys, right? Think of the dirt I have on you before you. You do have a lot of dirt. What if I just don't answer? So who else is playing games today? Panda, thank you for the bits. That's a good one too. I do feel like we need a TOS one for Kingdom Death Days. For show. We have to break out the silly putty bikini. Slam, thank you for the bits and the giant Angie Scott. I appreciate it. That's why you're my favorite. Well, he's so angry. So angry. Wait, I'm paying actual dollars and no, money is flattery. That's how much you like my art. Absolutely, that counts. It's the Marine to compliment ratio. Don't say it now after giving you money. Like I'm some sort of 2-bit. No, you're a 30-bit hussy. That's what you are. Yep. Thank you, Slam. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. I can't compliment Nikki like Timothy does. I don't have bit money. I'm not a mod. I'm like 6 degrees from Nikki banning me. I don't like it the least. That's not true. Not true. Heck, this place Thank you, Slam. I appreciate it. I just get mean when chat won't let me just play video games. That's all. You can do this the easy way or the hard way, chat. Thought we were all having fun. Alright. What time is it? Okay, let's do a couple more highlights. And then I will leave. Obviously they still have cleanup and stuff, but I think I will leave it for when we have the base, and then I can fine-tune where I think we need all of our highlights. And Panda's here to bonk. Comment has hurt my feelings. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sam. I appreciate you and all you do. Cass says, hey, if you're giving tiny brunette anime-loving women money for us to love you, you better remember who you married, right? You better come up with some more compliments there. You're gonna end up on the patio again. You need to earn money to buy video games? Yes, you are correct. I was gonna meme a bit more, but I don't want to come off entitled. But I'm just being silly, so I'm gonna keep it to myself. Punk Lemonade, welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How are you today? And is there anything you're working on? We are working on, so we've got some Assault Intercessors for the Imperial Fists. They are going to be matching some Cataphracti Terminators we've also worked on. And we have a Hospitaller Blade Guard Ancient. So this is all the same army. We're kind of getting to the point where I can get them on bases and get them kind of tuned in where I want. So that's where you're joining us. We've also been working on some Thousand Suns. So here is a Praetor that we're stealing for 40k. So he's going to be a sorcerer instead. And then I also finished some Kingdom Death. So this is our Summer Goth. From Kingdom Death. So there's a little bit of what we like to work on. What are you working on? I'm doing well here, thank you. Thanks for coming to check it out. She knows what she did. It's time to buy your wife a full-size anime body pillow. Yep, absolutely. Who would cast pick? That's why I'm doing big game. Let's help Nikki get next game. I was gonna say, if you like the gaming, That is our fun sub goal. There's where that happens. Here's what happens. Are you gonna wait to deliver Fists and Thousands on the time? I think it'll just depend when they kind of get finished up here. I think yours... We'll have to see. I mean, we can if you guys want to. Doesn't have to, though. It's just I'm hopping between the two, so I guess we'll just see where that ends up. As a hobby butterfly, I need having the two to hop between has been really nice. But we shall see. I still have his infantry to go, so I have a feeling yours might be ready first. Let's see, working on town terrain for D&D. Very nice. Is there a specific campaign you're running? My most recent campaign was Curse of Strahd, and I had a heck of a fun time with it. I had a little rogue I played for that. Yeah, it's up to you guys. But we can see where it all ends up. Thank you, Painted. How big is the squad for next month's challenge? If I want to do Space Hulk Termies, are all of them a squad, or is 5? I would say probably 5 for Termies, as that's what they... Like, if you were taking a squad in 40K, it would be 5. I feel like kind of squad minimum size would be what we're targeting, would be the spirit of it. But if you wanted to go ham, you can go ham. Working on a homebrew campaign? Very nice. Yeah, for you, 20. There's like 12. Okay. Yeah, I would say kind of minimum. For anyone considering for July, kind of your minimum squad size would be fine. Or if you have, like, if you want to do Malifaux, a crew. Like a core box or something like that. Get you to buy another copy. Now you've got 24. So you missed a little bit of the black. Tucked under here. Alright, what time is it? I feel like we've kind of done all the big stuff together. We can do a highlight on the pouches, and then I will probably wait, and we'll get the sergeant and grenade guy caught up, and then, yeah, I think I'm gonna get bases. See where we're at. If we feel like the highlight is too strong, we'll tone it back down. If we feel like it's good, we'll leave it where it's at. Marines can be a little tricky in that the edge highlight really helps with the table, but if with the base it's too bright, we'll just tone it back down. And that's okay. Woo! It's time for Scream's Elden Ring main mute. Are you going to attempt some solo runs? I'm sad I can't join you for a while, but I hope that you get her. Look at this abomination Williams got. Will making a new Elden Ring boss. I love it. Glad they patches so you don't get flashbang every time you have Elden Ring. No, yes. Oh, it was so bright initially. Especially when you've been playing 12 hours straight. I'll probably just go explore and get her the next time. Don't wait on me if you want to try. I'm gonna try my best to be an adult today. Do the things I've been neglecting for like a couple days. I'm gonna, and you can't stop me. All right. All right. It won't hurt my feelings. Don't go take her out. That's all I'm saying. Use the extra thumbs wisely. They have Elden Ring experience. There you go. Put those thumbs to use. They've been carrying me this whole time. Those are my dodging thumbs. All right. I think I'm comfy stopping here for now. And then we'll see where they're at. And we'll get the next little batch together. I'm going to double check on shoulders for the others for the upgrade sprue, and then they'll be ready to roll. So, yeah, I think the rest are going to go pretty quick. Like, once we kind of figure out where we went the highlights, the rest should be pretty quick, which is nice. We got all the hard stuff figured out. What about your feelings? What about my feelings? Unbelievable. That's why you're my favorite. Nicely done. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming and asking. I appreciate it. I'm excited to play more later. Whatever we decide to do. Excited to play more later. I'm doing that nicely. You can't. It's in chat. It's mine now. You can't. Wasting mine. Leaps. Wasting mine. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Will you do the heavies on stream? Maybe. I'm gonna see. I would like to bring Aramon on. Just because characters tend to do a little bit better for stream. Magnus, we still have wings. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I haven't planned. I tend to keep units for more of the days where we're in between stuff. Characters tend to do a little bit better, so we'll see where that ends up here. I never noticed that you're... I know, now that they're big, you can see the little things like that. It's cute. Alright, so this is what we've got so far. I'm gonna head out for today. I will get a little bit more progress on them off stream. And then we'll see what ends up back on stream. Tomorrow we'll be doing Warhammer or painting of some sort. We'll be back for hobby before we Dead Space on Wednesday. So if you want to come hang out in between streams, we do have our Discord. I'm going to throw that in here. We also have my socials, which I'm going to get back to this week. I've been bad about it again. Thank you, Slam. And then YouTube, our part 1 of our Dead Space playthrough is up today. If you want to see, if you want to catch up for Wednesday, Dead Space is now on there, so you can check that out. Hang tight, I'm going to look for someone to raid, so thank you everyone for coming to hang out. Thank you for all the support, all the big emotes, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!